Okay, go ahead.
The media provides information for the public about current events. I don't know about you guys, to me it seems like it's always bad news, and it's like a constant stream of negativity and poison in our lives. We hear about corrupt politicians, slanders, presidential campaigns, and police brutality. My father has been a New York State trooper for 25 years now, and I should be proud to say that, but instead I'm nervous because I never know what people's opinions are of our law enforcement in light of current events. I've been asked so many times what was it like growing up with a trooper who was a father. Was he super strict? And sometimes he was, but I'll tell you what it was like. September 1st, 2001 was my dad's last day as a member of our United States Army. 10 days later, the Twin Towers fell. I don't know how old you guys were at the time or if you remember, but it's a day that I'll never forget. I was 5 years old at the time doing half days of kindergarten, and I just got home from school, and I went in the house and my dad was watching TV. His face was white, and the look on his face was absolutely horrible. I don't even think he noticed me come in the room, honestly. In my 5-year-old mind, it seemed pretty distant, until a few days later, my dad got a call to go down to Manhattan. He spent weeks there helping anywhere from traffic control to bomb searches. And I remember giving him my favorite teddy bear before he left, so he'd have a piece of home with us before he left. I'm lucky and I get to say that my father came home to me, but a lot of people don't get that luxury. I can't tell you now how many Christmases, Thanksgivings, and birthdays my father spent at work, but I know it's more than it should be. And I can't tell you now how many times my father showed up to a school concert, a basketball game, a volleyball game in uniform just for a few minutes before he had to go back to work. And when we were younger, my friends would always go up to him and ask, do you think he'll put me in handcuffs or do you think he'll put me in the back of his car? He was an idol back then. Police brutality is a term we're all very familiar with, and I won't ever defend a man or a woman who abuses their power, whether it's in law enforcement or politics or whatever other seat they're in. But I will ask you to remember that these men and women put their safety on the line for us on a regular basis. They aren't forced into it, it's a job that they willingly take. And now with the media salivating like starved dogs waiting for law enforcement to slip up, police have become the enemy. I'll tell you the side the media won't though. My father gets a call at least once a week from a little old lady in town who thinks that the law enforcement are a personal handyman. He's plowed her driveway, fixed her water heater, and even plunged her toilet on occasion. He's taught countless public safety days at elementary schools. He's helped people fix flat tires on the side of the road. He's been the first responder on hundreds of medical scenes. And he's tracked down criminals and returned stolen property, stopped burglaries in progress. And he even spent a few weeks in in New Orleans after Katrina helped the local law enforcement. My father, the other troopers, deputies, and sheriffs are not the enemy as the media sometimes makes them seem. They are people's parents, siblings, who are trying to do the right thing in a turbulent time. So please, as a daughter of the enemy, don't let the media poison your opinion of the law enforcement, and don't let the terrible actions of a few cloud your judgment of the whole.